Oh man, I cannot talk today. Goodness. Okay. So we are going to do a collective read for all signs for 2025 predictions in career, finances, love, and spiritual guidance on what you need to know. These are going to be quick reads. I'm going to try and do only about 10 minutes each read at the very most, just because there are so many signs to get through. I've got a few hours of time tonight, so I'm dedicating that to this. If you want a personal read, the description in my channel page and the About Me has all the details on how to get a personal read. You can also follow me on Facebook, the Painted Lady Tarot LLC, which is also, there is also a link on my channel About Me in the description where you can go to that as well. You can also schedule a personal read with me there. Please make sure you take what resonates, leave what doesn't, of course. I do have a couple announcements. So those of you who have been following me over the course of the past few years, that not on this channel, of course, those who have been on my Facebook, coming here via the Facebook page, the Painted Lady Tarot LLC, you all know that I have released a book, basically a how-to for tarot. The link for that is also on my Facebook page. If you can't find it, please email me. My email is also posted in the description bio of my YouTube channel, as well as my Facebook page. Please let me know if you're wanting a copy of that. I've got plenty to go around. I will be having physical copies as well as a PDF download. Another announcement I would like to make is that I will be doing handmade shop items and blessing bags that will be available on Facebook as a shop. So you'll be able to order and or pre-order any items that I sell on there. As of next week, I will have everything available and put up in place. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and start with the fire signs. I know most readers on here, they usually go basically how the Zodiac wheel is. However, I like to do it by elements first, rather than in order, chronologically, alphabetically, however you want to put it. So I'm going to do fire signs first, then we're going to move on to earth signs, then the water signs, and then last we will do air signs. I will try to timestamp this live stream as well, so that way you can go back after it's posted onto the YouTube channel and find your sign. I do recommend, of course, obviously only take what resonates and leave what doesn't when it comes to your sign. But I do recommend, listening to not just your rising sun sign, your main zodiac sign, but also your moon sign. I do find that a lot of people do resonate with not only their rising sign, but their moon signs as well. So I recommend doing that. So you might have two readings in here that might be for you. But as I said, this is just a collective read. It'll be for what will be coming to you in the year 2025. We are in the month of February. This is being recorded live on February 3rd at around 9 p.m., 8:55 p.m. my time, Eastern time. So we will start with Aries. Aries, we're going to go ahead and start with your career here. As I'm shuffling these cards too, it does seem like we are in some stuck, heavy energy in the collective. And that could be due because, there's so much going on in the world right now. It's getting heavy for everybody. So, all right, Spirit, what is going on? What will come for Aries when it comes to their career. What's going on with Aries in career? What's going on with Aries in career? That is too many. Go ahead and put that one back. Okay. So just grab this card that fell. We've got quite a few cards here. I didn't see this one, that throwback. I usually try to only do 3 cards for small readings like this when they're going pretty fast. I'm trying to get the information. Ooh! So, Aries, what is coming to you in terms of your career? Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, so that's... So when it comes to your career, we've got the 6 of Wands, the 9 of Wands. We've also got the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, the Tower, the 9 of Swords, and then we also have these 3 that came out at the same time. We have the King of Cups, the 7 of Swords, and the Princess of Pentacles. So, Aries, what I'm seeing for you in 2025, for some of you, not all of you, but for a good majority of you, with everything that's going on right now, it feels like there are some of you that have a career, but right now, you're working on your career right now, but I do see some challenges with a lover possibly at the workplace for some of you, not for all of you. If you do have a lover at the workplace, I do see this ending. I do see a Tower coming in. The Tower is here, and I don't see it ending very well for you. Maybe it's something that has already passed. We are into February already. I don't know. But I do see this coming to pass if it hasn't already. I see a breakup happening, and then I also see a possible loss of a job. And it could be because you're having this relationship with a boss or some kind of management as to why you are losing a job. You might be losing a job because work is finding out about this workplace relationship. Maybe you're not supposed to be, in this relationship at the position that you're at. And I do see that for quite a bit of you. Some workplace relationship is ending. When it comes to your career, this could also mean the end of your career as well. I do see, we do have at the bottom of the deck, the World, which means this cycle is completing. So the cycle will come into completion before you're able to move forward. However, I'm going to, because I do see with the Princess of Pentacles, 7 of Swords, and the King of Cups, I do see that you're remaining positive even after this ends, after the career is done, or after this relationship in the workplace is done. Like I said, it doesn't have to be a workplace relationship. It could just mean the ending of a job. You could be even leaving a job just because, and you're in a bad place about it. I do see for some of you feel hurt over having to leave this job. You could be moving, I'm hearing. It's a good possibility. And then with the Princess of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the King of Cups, though, I feel like this is you looking for a new start. You're not really, you're contemplating on where to go. you're having a hard time trying to figure things out. I've definitely sensed a lot of frustration, a lot of sadness, a lot of hurt. But I feel like you're going to pull through. Honestly, I find the world card, even though it means completion, I do, and it could mean completion of many different things. When it comes to anytime you're asking questions through tarot, and the world card comes up, it could mean plenty of different things depending on the energy. But I feel like this is a good positive card for you, because I feel like this career path that you were on, or this work-love relationship that you had with your career, I feel like it's something that needed to end. And being that the year 2025 is the year of the snake, this is the year to shed all of the stuff that is not meant for you. Even if you can't do it for yourself, the divine will step in and have some kind of intervention for you. If you can't do it on your own, your ancestors and the divine will step in. I have learned that the hard way. Trust me when I say. So I'm going to look to see if we've got any new possible careers coming in. I'm going to use these life purpose cards by Doreen Virtue. I love her cards. I have like 4 or 5 different decks for her oracle sets. These are honestly amazing. Because I feel like you're having trouble deciding between what to do, where to go, how to go about your new start with your career. Choices being that you just ended this one, or this one is about to end and come to completion. This could also mean retirement for some of you. Very, very, very few of you, but I am hearing that for some. What is a good career path for Aries to make in the year of 2025? What is a good life path for choices on career for Aries? Aries life path. Because I feel like the career that you were at, it really wasn't meant for you. I feel like you needed to stay there to make it through, to do what you needed to do. I don't feel like you loved it there. I really don't. I don't even feel like that you thought it was going to be a permanent career, but you are sad about the ending. You are sad about the ending. I feel like there's a lot of you, Aries, could be male and female, who are single parents and have a large family to take care of, and that could be a reason why you're upset about leaving this job. You might not have had a choice. It might have been a layoff. You could have just gotten fired just because. Like, it could have been plenty of things, but I don't feel like that it was meant to end because it was, bad luck, or it's always just your luck, Aries. It's just your luck. That's all I'm hearing. Somebody says that a lot. It's just my luck. Just my luck. And it's not. It's really not. It is your ancestors, your angels. I'm hearing somebody has an angel surrounding them. Your guardian angels. Ooh. Okay. Some of you have a friend or a past lover that things ended badly, and these lovers or friends are passed on now, and they want you to know that they are with you. They're helping you. They're helping you with this. It's not just your luck. It's not just your luck. It's you being divinely guided. Any life path choices that would be good for Aries? What does Aries need to choose when it comes to career? Oh, okay. It might not be getting anything because I didn't split it. Good career choices and life paths for Aries. Ooh. We had like a whole bunch that wanted to come out. Okay. And so see, this is basically just confirming the past, what I just said. This is not just your luck why this is coming to an end. You are being divinely guided. Some of you could be being divinely guided to go into yoga and or meditation, maybe even spiritual work. I'm seeing that, especially when it comes to yoga and counseling. I do see that a lot. Just so you know, you have yoga. Your life is enhanced by yoga, stretching, and exercising. I feel like you need to meditate more too. That will actually help you come to a decision on what you need to do next. You have light and love. Your purpose is to bring divine healing, light, and love to this world. And then we also have family. Loving your friends and family is central to your life purpose. So basically, these are just confirming exactly what I just said before these came out. Counseling. You heal with kind words, wise advice, and an empathetic ear. So a lot of you could be even getting pushed into, like I said, spiritualism. Maybe you need to get in touch with your higher self more. Maybe that's what the divine is also trying to tell you, not just to meditate on this, but to really get in touch with and in tune with yourself. Because I feel like a lot of you have not been in tune with yourself at all. I feel like this is something you're going to need to do in the future for 2025, especially if this career is going to be coming to an end, if it hasn't already. You could be needing to be in a leadership role. You could be even getting a promotion, and that's why you're sad. Maybe you're sad about leaving your friends behind here in this career. Maybe you're meant to go elsewhere and be in a leadership role. We have leadership, take charge of the situation. This is also you needing to take charge of your decision making. You need to get this done. This is something you have to get in tune with yourself. You have to be able to, really get in touch with who you are, what your needs are. Manifestation is real, guys. Manifestation is real. And I promise you, once you get out of that negative thought process, because I feel like a lot of you are stuck in that negative thought process with that, it's just my luck. It's just my luck. What you put out into the universe, you get back 3 times tenfold. Okay? 3-fold 10 times. It really matters what you say and what you speak, even to yourself, because that will attract what you get. So what you project, you will also get in return. So if you are projecting daily, even when bad stuff happens, like, think of the positive. Try to think of anything positive that you can think of and really harness that positive energy around that situation. Because even though things can get rough, there's always some kind of positivity to look on and to look forward to. And then you also have, you're on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. So like I said, that manifestation, thinking positive, you're on the right path and you're being guided and divinely protected. There at the bottom of the deck, we have the protected card. And this is where I seen not only the angel, but as well as the passed on loved one or friend that is watching over you, protecting you, helping try to guide you through all of this. It says protected. You are safe and supported while you change your career. So while this is going on, you guys are divinely protected. And I feel like by the end of this year, you will know exactly where you need to be, and you will be exactly where you need to go. Everywhere you go, there you are. All right, so let's move on to your finances. After finances, we'll go to our love reading for Aries. I do feel like if your career is about to end, or you're about to quit, or it's going to come to an abrupt stop, I feel like this is the time for you to start saving what money that you do have, or even just planning. Like there's no harm in trying to prep for something bad to happen. Prepare yourself for something that could go wrong. I know a lot of us, it's hard right now because most of us are living paycheck to paycheck. But Aries, it is something that you can do even little by little, even $10-$20 a week. Put it in a savings account, and you don't need a lot of money to start saving up. And it really does help. Every little bit helps. Okay. So I need to get a new cloth or something. This is just not working out. What do Aries finances look like in 2025? Finances for Aries in 2025. Okay. We're going to put those back because I don't really like how those came out. Okay. Yep. Okay. So we have this is kind of like your career reading. So this feels like it's coming off of the ending of your current career, because we do have a couple of the cards that we had previously in the career reading. We have Princess of Pentacles, that one's here again, and then we have the Seven of Swords. So I do sense the frustration trying to find a job, not knowing what to do, figuring out, deciding what path you actually need to take, things like that. And then we also see the Six of Cups and the Seven of Wands. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So obviously the Wheel of Fortune is going to be in your favor when it comes to this. You are going to struggle. There might even be a fight that you're going to need to do to get this new career or this new job. Because I feel like some of you are going to apply for something and that might be why you're frustrated. You don't know what else to do. So you're applying for something you've never done before, and you might have to fight your way into getting that position. So that way you're able to provide for your family. And, Six of Cups is not a lot. It's really not a lot, but it's content and it's getting there. And you do have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck, which leads me to believe that once you make it to this spot, by the end of 2025, I feel like you're going to progress to the point that this new place of work, or even, it might even be self-employment. You might even just be not knowing what to do, can't get hired anywhere because of everything going on lately. And you might start your own business and you might struggle because of finances. You might not have a lot of finances to work with, but you'll have enough. It'll start off slow, Aries. It'll start off slow, but you'll get there. I do see this working out for you with this Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. I do find I see some boredom in there. But this is just, we got Justice in there too. So this could be a good start to the 2026 year. Queen of Cups. So yeah, I do see this working out for you, Aries, when it comes to your finances. It might start off slow. But you're going to get there. Okay, so let's go to your love oracle. Let's see what's going on for. I don't mean to say it like that. The energy I'm getting of already is like, ugh. Like I see somebody just going ugh and doing an eye roll. Like when it comes to love, like almost like you don't even care. Like you don't even care anymore. Like you used to care a lot about, relationships and being with that person or that somebody. You could have lost somebody, I'm seeing, but it's just like ever since you got back out on the dating pool, it's just like, ugh, like you don't even want to deal with it. But let's see what's coming in, because that's not all of you. I'm hearing it's just for some of you. It's not all of you. I do see some of you that are hopeful in love. I do see that. So let's see for my masculine and feminine. Feminine. Is that even a word? Why would I say that? Somebody look up feminine and tell me what that means. My masculine and feminine. You could be a feminine. Some of you could be feminine energies who have to play the part of a masculine energy as well. Like you have to have that like you feel like you have to put up. I feel like maybe that's your mask or your wall to protect yourself, and that's not a bad thing. I myself have that way about me. But yeah. So let's see what's going on for my Aries collective when it comes to love. Oh yeah, I can see Aries. Okay. So I can see definitely why the first card that come out, as soon as I asked anything, we got heartbroken, deeply hurt, sad, feeling lost, grieving, despair, and breakup. So, like I said, you could have been already, in a connection with somebody, and it just has not gone very well. It hasn't gone very well at all. I don't know why I put that there. This one came out first. Excuse me. You need to chill. No, you cannot come up here. My dog Churro is trying to be a crazy person right now. Crazy pup. Her crazy pup. Anyway, so we got heartbroken, and then we have love in reverse. Love being unconditional love, self-love and wholeness, affection and attraction, selflessness. And then we have date in reverse. We have get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online. We also have grounding, stability, insecurity, performance, growth, and endurance. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have soulmates, soul connection, partnership, soul contract, life partner. And underneath this card, this is why I think some of you have a passed on loved one that you could have been in a relationship with. And this is why it's hard for you to really get back out there. Because underneath the soulmate card, we have the dragonfly, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change, things coming to light and heal. And the dragonfly, I don't know if a lot of you know this, but dragonflies have been said in different cultures to be messengers of the dead. Whenever you see a dragonfly, it's their spirit. Cultures have said that about butterflies as well. But dragonflies have been the most compared to those. So I do feel like some of you feel like lost your soulmate. And you just don't know. You don't know where to even start. You tried getting back out there and it just doesn't seem to work out for you. And it's, pardon me, but it's pissed you off to the point where you don't feel like you want to be back out there, and you're just doing your own thing, and you're taking the part in your own place as the masculine and the feminine, because you don't feel like there's anybody out there for you. You're heartbroken. You're very heartbroken, and I'm so sorry. Aries, I really am. I also feel like there are some of you who have just gone through a massive heartbreak with someone you thought was your soulmate. I'm hearing a 3-year relationship. I'm also seeing 4 months. That could be the time that it takes for you to get back out there. For those of you who have just recently gone through a breakup, who have been in a relationship for 3 or more years. I do see with this grounding card, stability and security, performance, growth, and endurance. I feel like you're working on yourself. I feel like a lot of you Aries aren't even worried about love at this point. It's just like, ugh, why even bother? Like, that's the energy I was feeling as soon as I started shuffling the cards. Like, I feel like a lot of you aren't even, you don't care. You don't care right now. You're working on yourself. But I'm hearing you might find somebody within 4 months of this loss. If you are breaking up this year, because like I said, it is 2025 prediction. So it could have already happened, or this is going in from 3 years ago. Like, this all could have started 3 years ago. And in 2025, within the next 4 months, you could be finding somebody who might actually meet your expectations this time, because there is still soulmates at the bottom of this deck. So just hang in there, Aries. You got this. So let's go ahead, and I'm going to go ahead and get you your spiritual guidance. We're already way over the time limit. We might have to make a part 2 live stream, since I'm just now getting done with Aries, and we're 33 minutes in Aries. It's always the fire signs that end up being the longest, and I'm not understanding why, to be honest, but it's cool. I don't mind it. So let's go to our spiritual guidance. What you need to know. I feel like you're going to need this. No, that's not it. It's this one. This is Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. Basically, it's messages from your wise and fabulous inner self. I've been guided to use this deck. I actually have never used this deck before. This is a new one for me. So I am really excited to use this card, or this deck, this card. Oh, this card. Okay. This is so neat. Okay. So spiritual guidance messages for Aries. What are the spiritual guidance messages for Aries for the rest of 2025? Okay. So we have pause. You are healing. You are healing. Share your gifts and reconsider your commitments. So that really just goes in with not only your career and finance path, but also your love path. So here's pause. These are beautiful cards too. So pause says, if you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. Okay, and then we have you are healing. Healing happens in seasons. It can't be rushed or forced to fit a schedule. So often we curse the seeds that haven't taken root, failing to realize it's not their time. They need more water, sunlight, and care. Bullying ourselves blocks regeneration. Also, sometimes the healing we're focused on isn't the healing that's taking place. There's a much deeper healing going on. Be patient, dear one. You are healing. And then we have share your gifts, your creativity. excuse me, your creativity positively impacts the world. It's ripe with beauty and innovation. Everyone benefits from your art, especially you. Get to know your talented inner muse. Nurture your vision. Your unique gifts are meant to be shared. So some of you could even be moving to art as a form of healing yourself or meditating. So that's good. Just take your time. And then we have reconsider your commitments. Have you piled so much on your plate that there's little room for you? Identify what truly matters and graciously decline the rest. There's a universe of meaningful opportunities on the other side of no. In fact, every no makes space for the perfect yes. Your freedom is closer than you think. So this, I feel like a lot of these are going in with, like I said, your career, your finances, when it comes to your love situations, everything. I feel like it's by the end of 2025, Aries, it's going to all work out for you. And this is at the bottom of the deck as well. You did it. And you did it says, hooray, success is here or just around the corner. You've worked hard and your efforts are paying off. Congratulate yourself and truly savor your fantastic victory. Just remember that success comes in cycles, so we can't be at the top of our game 24/7. We succeed, celebrate, rest, renew, and succeed again. Know where you are in this journey. You did it before and you'll do it again and again. So Aries, that is your predictions for 2025. Like I said, your career I feel like is ending or has already ended. For some of you, I feel like it's moving into a positive place by the end of this year, though, for all around your love situation, everything. I'm hearing July. For the love situation. I'm hearing July 4th even. You could be meeting somebody July 4th. So you're like, I don't know about you. And then you might even be falling head over heels in love. Make sure you're not drinking those tequila slushies at that point in time, because I feel like you're gonna really like this one. You're gonna try and tough it out, but they're gonna take a liking to you either way. So all right, so let's move on. I don't know how to do timestamps. And it doesn't show me anything either. Okay. Well, we are at 39 minutes and 35 seconds. That's when Aries reading is ending. We are going to move on to Leo. And we are going to start with your career, Leo. I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. I'm trying to be quick with these, you guys. I don't mean for them to be so long when it comes to these, because we do have so many to go through. I might even have to make a part 2 video to this, and probably will, because it's already getting late on my end, and I still have to work tomorrow morning. So let's see here. We're going to actually, I don't know why I want to start with the life purpose cards first. Okay, so we're going to do life purpose cards and then tarot. Okay, so this is for what's coming in for you when it comes to your career in 2025, Leo. What's coming in for you in 2025 when it comes to your career? Ooh, okay. So we have study, support, writing, and practice at the bottom of the deck. So some of you in 2025, you could be going through some college. You could be going through college. You could be writing a book. You could be starting something new that you'll need to practice on to make sure that you're really getting it down. I see study, reading, research, and education help you gain confidence and clarity about your career. So like I said, you could be going through college, trying to figure out what you want your career to be. I could be speaking to a few college students here. You could be going back to school as well. There might be actually a change in your career this year that you're going back to college for. This could be for for many reasons. Support. Your life purpose fully supports you. So what you're going to be doing this year, Leo, in 2025 when it comes to this is your guides and your ancestors and the divine are fully in support of you. Family might not always be supportive, but you always have your guides and your ancestors behind you. And I don't know why I felt the need to say that, but it's for somebody out there. And then we have writing. You heal, inspire, teach, and entertain with the words you write. So you could be, like I said, writing a book. You could be even a teacher who is in the process of writing a book, or you could be looking to getting into being a college professor. You could be writing for the class. You could be even writing music. I feel like we have some musicians here in Leo in 2025, and you could be starting something new. And then polish your skills by practicing regularly with practice. And she's holding a flute. I feel like we could have producers and musicians in here. And then below that, we also have travel. Your life purpose involves traveling. And you see how this angel is on his computer, like he's typing, but he's also traveling. You could be traveling and writing a book at the same time, or music and you're producing at the same time. Like I feel like there's a lot of good stuff. This could be even you get called to move somewhere because of your music or where you're going with your career. You could be moving for your career as well. But I do see very positive things coming for you, Leo, when it comes to your career for 2025. So let's look at your finances. We're going to use the tarot for this. This is always where I end up getting deep into stuff, because let's take a look at your finances and see where you'll end up at. I feel like those were such positive cards, though, for your career. I feel like you're I can't talk. I'm hearing some of you could be mute, like you can hear, but you can't talk. And that's why you write, or that's why you type, or that's why you love writing books, because it's your form of expression for speech that you can't do. Yeah. Leo, what's going on for your finances? And that's what I thought. Yep, there it is. So we have the Four of Wands, we have the Prince of Cups, and we have the Star, and then we have 10 of Pentacles flipped over for the bottom of the deck. So like I said, this could be you taking what little finances you do have and leaving home to pursue your dreams of your career. And with the Star here, you are the star. You know you can do it. Whether you have to practice, you're gonna do it, because you feel like you're following. This feels like somebody's when it comes to you guys, Leo, for 2025. You guys are following your dreams. You guys are going after it. You guys are working hard to go after it. You're gonna do whatever it takes, because you know you're a star. And you know you can succeed. And it's going to end in you having the 10 of Pentacles in the end. By the end of this year, I see you getting done what you need done. You could be an artist that's about to blow up. This move could be, because I feel like a lot of you are moving for your career. I feel like some of you might even be self-employed and have made so much money being self-employed, you're able to do this, move you and your family. I do see a lot of you Leos being on your own, though, when it comes to your finances and your career. I don't see a lot of you with anybody or partnered up with anybody. You're doing this on your own, and it's going to work out for you and go in your favor. Okay. So your finances are looking fantastic, Leo, for 2025. And this couldn't have always been like this. Like this 2024 could have been a really bad year for you. And 2025, you just, some people take their tax money and do what they want with it, but you could be getting a refund back. You could not even be getting a refund back, and you're just taking what you've got, what you've earned so far, and just rolling with it. You're just running with it. I see that happening. Oh, Churro, stop it, baby. Oh, my puppy is trying to get up here. I apologize, but when it comes to your career and finances, I see a very, very positive thing for you guys. I see some of you could also have Cancer placements. You could have a Leo moon and be a rising Cancer. Yes. Okay. Well, that makes sense. I'm connected to one, but I do see that for other people as well. I also see Leo placements with Sagittarius, Pisces, Scorpio. So if you have any of those placements, you're Aquarius as well. I'm hearing Aquarius as well. If you have any of those placements, you are on the right path. You're on the right track, and this is going to work out for you heavy in your favor when it comes to your career for 2025 and your finances. Okay, so Leo, what's going on for Leo when it comes to love in 2025? Love call. Oh, Lord. Love call. Ship. Hammer. Mirror. Ascending. Coffin. And the golden mirror at the end of the deck. I knew it. I knew it. I knew that was. And we got the twin flame too. And then we also have addiction. So, Leo, it's 50-50 for you guys right now when it comes to love in 2025. Like what's coming to you. Love call says expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, informing you. I don't feel like this is something new. Like this ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. I feel like this is a past person coming in. Yeah, because we have hammer, sabotage, and rebuild, persistent, working on it, repairing. And then we have mirror, mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. We have ascending, learning and expansion, transcending, preparing for union, new phase. And then we have coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, tragic endings. And then over here on the side, we also have the golden mirror, narcissist, love bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided, twin flame, yin-yang balance, union and duality, complement, polar opposites. And then we have addiction, codependent, obsession and restraint, possession and control, emotional block. So yeah, I don't feel like this is anything new coming into you for love. And that's why I said, I feel like a lot of you, when it comes to your career and finances, you're doing it on your own. You're not trying to be with anybody right now. If you are with somebody, I don't see that. I don't see them coming with you. I don't see them coming with you in terms of career and finances. I feel like you're going to move without them. I also feel like, because I feel like somebody's going to be, some of you Leos are going to be cutting ties with somebody so you can move on to where you need to go. I also see that a lot of you Leos that are moving into this new phase that you are going to in 2025, I feel these past people, this past person, I don't even feel like this is somebody that you were in a relationship with. I feel like this is somebody you wanted to be in a relationship. You guys had like a thing. It was a thing, and it was a thing that left. You both could have. I'm seeing addiction. The addiction here, twin flame, the golden mirror. Maybe you guys thought you were each other's twin flame, but you weren't. You weren't. It was the addictions that were holding you together. It was a soul. It was a soul bond. It was a soul contract. It was a karmic, fake twin flame. It's something that needed to happen. It is something that needed to happen at that point in time in your life. They are the person that needed to be in your life, so that way you could recognize what that relationship was for, whether you were actually together or not. So that way you could use that as a lesson learned and try to progress your own self from that situation or that relationship. And I feel like they're going to try to get in contact with you. Once you're better, that's when all the past people like to come back, once they see you doing better. But I feel like it doesn't matter. They're going to come in saying, oh, I've changed, or I've seen you change and I want to do that too. I feel like you can help me. You're my twin flame. But they're just codependent. They still have addiction problems. They're not healed. They're not doing what they need to do to heal on their end. I feel like they do enough to get by. They do enough to make it easier on the people around them, but it's not actually healing or doing anything about their problem. It's just putting on a mask for other people so that way they can still do what they want to do and make whoever think that they're fine, so they won't get, how I have some personal experience with this. Like, I used to project that I was fine. I used to project that I was doing so good, and I was actually doing really terrible in life. I was doing absolutely horrible. I was an alcoholic. I had addiction problems. I had, you name it, like anything bad. You name it. I got my kids. Some of my kids were taken away for a certain period of time. Family took over my kids. Like, I had a really bad relationship. It just ended so badly. I was saved out of that spot, but like, I was doing really, really bad. I was so convinced that what I was doing was not a problem for me. It was just a problem for others around me. So to make others around me feel better about my situation, I just made them made it seem like I was actually doing better when I was actually doing quite terrible. And it's crazy because I did such a good performance of it that nobody even noticed. And I didn't even think anybody cared, to be honest. But it's one of those things. I am obviously doing much better in life. Thank the Lord, and my angels and my guides and the people that I have in my life now. I wouldn't have been able to do it without them, to be honest. But I really feel for these people, but you also, at the same time, they have a choice. I had a choice. I could have went and got help. I could have went and stopped when I knew I was doing bad, and I didn't, because I didn't know how to go about it, and I didn't want to. And this past person, they don't want to. They just miss the codependence that they had while they were with you. And they could try to actually pull you back into addiction just so you'll be back on their level. Don't let them do that, Leo. Don't let them do that. Okay, so what are your spiritual guidance messages? I'm sorry. Let me go put my puppy in her limo. I'm so sorry about that, Leo. My puppy is just making so much noise. I don't want it to affect your reading. So, okay, so let's get to your spiritual guidance messages. What does Spirit or your guides want you to know for 2025? What does Spirit or your guides want you, Leo, to know for 2025? What advice do you have for Leo for 2025? Okay. So these are the Soul Truth Self-Awareness card deck. Daily questions that will transform your life. I have not used this deck before either, so this is new. How can I be more flexible right now? Came out first. What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be for your highest good. Today's soul action. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. Then we have, do I believe I am worthy? You are worthy, you are deserving, you are loved. Start seeing the divine beauty within you and go out and claim the life you have dreamt up. Your crown has been bought and paid for. Put it on your head and wear it. Today's soul action. For a big goal or dream you have, ask yourself this: do I feel worthy of this? Today's mantra: I am worthy of it all. They didn't have a mantra on that one. Okay. But this also goes in with, like I said, your career and finances. You're going after your dream. So maybe these are questions you need to ask yourself to help you along your path. If I had a magic wand and could have anything I desired in life, what would I choose? Burn with desire. There is power in your desires. Let them be your fuel today. Your desires are your soul's wings, and it's time to take flight. Today, go inward. Your answers lie within. What do you desire? Choose what makes you happy and do that. Go after your dream, Leo. Go after it, because it's going to work out for you. And then we have, am I in my head or in my heart? What is the quality of your self-talk? Our brain is like a muscle. If we condition it daily, the fears and limitations will take over. Mastering our thoughts is about being the creator of our own life. Where your head meets your heart is where miracles happen. Today's soul action. Today, master your mind. Watch an inspiring video, do some tapping, read an empowering book, or write out all the reasons why you believe in yourself and your dreams. So, like I said, Leo, everything is working out to be in your favor this year. 2025, year of the snake. This is Leo's time to shine. All right. Okay, so thank you so much, Leo. That was a really nice reading. I love that reading. Okay, so let's see, what time is it? All right, it's 9:49. It's been an hour. So we're going to move on to Sagittarius. Saggies. Where are my Saggies at? Whoop, whoop. Oh, I'm here. Okay. So we're going to move on to Saggies, and then we are going to be done with the fire signs. What I'll probably do after you Saggies is I will go on to earth signs. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'll do you guys next, and then what I'll end up doing is I'm going to end up ending the stream after the earth signs, and we'll do a part 2 for water and for air tomorrow night. So I'll make sure I put on a scheduled stream so that way you guys can be prepared for it. It will be at the same time tomorrow night, 9:00 Eastern time. So, all right, Saggies. Saggies. There is something that I am guided to do for you first. So I also do rune castings. And sometimes in my readings, my messages, I am here too. Love that. Sometimes in my readings, I am guided to do rune castings. I have not done one in a very long time. But I love this. I love this rune set. Honestly, it came with my beautiful selenite, which helps me read a lot better. All right, so we're going to pull some runes for you, Saggies, to start off for your energy for 2025. What's the energy for Saggies in 2025? Whoa. Okay. Done. Wow. Saggies! Saggies! I had one shoot all the way across to my computer. That's wild. That is wild. Okay. Is there another one? Oh, yeah, there is. Right here. Okay. I don't even know which one came first. This one came standing up. This one's standing up. This is victory. This is the masculine gods and warrior rune. Okay, and the fact that it was standing up, like, you are going to be victorious this year, Saggies. Saggies, yes. Okay. And then we also have, ooh. Somebody could live in the mountains. I don't know why, but I'm seeing half a mountain gone. Like something's being burned. I'm not sure who that's for, but I just got that out of nowhere. And then we have, I also see that because these are also letters in the Nordic alphabet. This is a rune alphabet. So these are also letters. Let's see what we've got here. We've got A, we've got R, we also have B, we have, what is this one? We have U. You are. You are. Yours. S. You are S. You are S. So victory. Yeah, victory is yours. Okay. We have U. We've got R. We've got S. We've got the victory symbol. And I'll tell you what these also mean too. We've also got B. We've got this one. Now, this one could mean a few different letters. This one means C, K, and Q. I know that's confusing, but I feel like this one is more of whatever you need it to be. But I feel like this one was showing C for me. Or, sorry, yeah, C. This one it came out as a C. Which, honestly, this one, because it means 3 different letters, but it can be made into 3 different letters, C, K, and Q, but the meaning is still the same. It's fire and knowledge, and that makes sense because Sagittarians are fire signs, of course. And I feel like you guys are very knowledgeable, Sagittariuses. And then we have saying my connection. Okay, my connection is not stable. I don't know why. Give me just a second here. Okay. Hopefully that's better. U is yours or power, which is your primal creative force and gateway. And then we have B, which is birth, Earth Mother, or birth. This could be the birth of something new. You could also have Earth energy in your chart, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. I'm seeing a lot of you Saggies could even be Sagittarius, Capricorn, cuspers. I myself am a Sagittarius, Capricorn, cusper. I actually have more Capricorn in my chart than I do Sagittarius, which is weird to me, but it's whatever. It's whatever. I'm bipolar in the stars. And then we have R, which is radio wheel, solar, chariot, and rhythm. This to me brings in it's coming in fast. So victory's coming in fast, and it's yours. It's yours. And then we have S. We have Sowulu-san, which is the thunderbolt and the wheel of power. And like I said, this year is power. You have primal creative force, gateway power, and then you have solar chariot and rhythm power coming in. And then we also have this rune right here, which is for the letter A, which is Ansus or Odin, God and your ancestors. Your ancestors are protecting you. They're protecting. You could be getting in tune with your ancestors. Victory. This one, like I said, this one came out standing up. This one came out standing up. 2025 is meant for you to have victory. I feel this energy. You've been struggling. A lot of you Saggies, a lot of my Saggies, not all of you, but a lot of you have been struggling for years. It could have been less than 2 years. It could have been more than 2 years. You could have been struggling all your life. And 2025 is the year you're going to finally have something come to fulfillment that you have created yourself. You're either going to have your own business that's going to create some kind of pathway for you, some gateway for you to come up on when it comes to your career. I also see something burned in the fire. I saw at the beginning of this energy read with my runes. What I saw was this, okay? I saw these two, the B and the R. I saw them like this. And when I saw them like this, I got a mental picture in my mind of the side of a mountain being on fire. But that's below. And above, because if you look at it like this, it looks like part of a mountain. Like these look like, see how B, if you hold it like this, it looks like two mountains. And then the R, it looks like part of the mountain is gone. But it showed up, the way that it showed up is like this. Like as above, so below. I feel like this mountain that I felt like was on fire for you, I feel like I'm seeing and feeling that it's a fire that's been burning for what feels like a lifetime, and it's finally coming to an end. The chaos, the madness is finally going to come into an end. It's finally coming to an end. You're taking your power back in a situation, in many situations, I see, actually, to be honest. I see a lot of situations you're taking your power back. Some of you could have self-esteem issues. I'm seeing somebody really beating themselves up over stuff that's not even in their control. You haven't had control over a situation, and you're taking your power back. You're taking control of the situation, and you're not beating yourself up over it anymore. You're not going to be, in 2025, you're not going to be beating around the bush. You're not going to be procrastinating. You're going to get shit done. You're going to get shit done. Because nobody else is going to do it for you. You're going to do it for yourself. You're taking your power back. And like I said, victory is yours. The initials for URS are not only here, but victory came out standing up. Victory is yours, Sagittarius. 2025 is the year you guys are going to win. And you've had many wins before. You guys have had many wins before, and lots of losses. And it feels like, I know with my own energy, if I'm separating my own energy from the collective, when it comes to, because I am a Sagittarius, when it comes to that aspect, I've had a lot of wins here, and then I've also had major losses. Like I've used to feel like I would get to the point where I would have such a good win, and then it's like suddenly it would be out of nowhere and be such a tragic loss or something so negative and so bad. It's like, how can this be happening? Like, why is it going so good? And then something bad, it's like it always happens. And I had to learn to get out of that mindset of something bad always happens, because everything happens in threes. And I'm full, everything happens in threes. It's the law of the universe. And I never understood. I've always understood it in the negative aspect, or I used to, instead of looking at as a positive aspect. When something ends or something bad happens, something good and something positive is always on the other side of that. And there's always balance between the two. And it's a universe test, to be honest. Not everybody can have good all the time. You can't have good all the time. If there's no bad, there wouldn't be any lessons learned. So take it how it resonates, leave what doesn't, Saggies. But that's what I'm seeing when it comes to not just your career, but your finances as well. And in regards to everything for 2025. You're coming up there. Let me go ahead and do your love reading, Saggies. I don't want to delve into past person stuff with you guys. I really don't feel like it's necessary. I know that's what some of you Saggies are waiting on, because that's what we always hear is past person stuff. But we want to know if there's anything new coming in for Saggies in 2025. Anything new? Ooh! Immediately, the first card, Teddy Bear, interested in you, blooming romance, flirting, and wanting to date. For those of you Saggies who are not in relationships in 2025, you are about to be. And with this teddy bear, I don't know. It could be just because we're in February, but it just reminds me of Valentine's. Like, you could be a hopeless romantic. I know myself. I definitely am. I am, however, in a fantastic relationship with my partner. But if you are single, if you are a single Saggy, you're going to love to hate this month and love to love this month at the same time. I don't know. That's for somebody. And then we also have Coffin, new beginnings, liberation, reborn, and transition, and tragic ending. So like I said, whenever there's an ending, there's always something good or positive at the other end of that. And I feel like that's happening for you this year, Saggies, in love. I feel like for those of you who are singles, you're going to find somebody. You're going to find somebody this year. Could even be in the month of February. Could even be on Valentine's Day. You could be going on a date on Valentine's Day. I'm seeing that as well. And then when it comes to you, Saggies in relationships, it was so funny because before I even shuffled these cards, I was thinking for those of you who are in relationships already, my Saggies, because you've got new beginnings here. Who are in relationships, your relationship could be going to the next step. We have engagement ring, higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union, and completion. So some of you could even be getting engaged this year. It might not even be in February. It could be Valentine's Day. When you get engaged, I do see that happening, and you're going to find it so for some of you, and some of you are going to find it so cheesy, and you're going to hate it, but you're going to love it at the same time. With the color red and white, I'm seeing this could also happen for you guys in July. I'm hearing July, October, and your birthday. That's where I'm seeing your union evolving. It might not even be an engagement ring for marriage for some of you Saggies. I mean, I do see this coming for quite a few of you Saggies for this year. So be prepared. 2025, you're getting engaged. But this could also be for you're just leveling up in your partnership in general. You guys could be moving in together. You guys could be getting more serious in regards to your relationship. You could be talking about being more serious in your relationship with your person. It could be a plenty of possibilities. And then, of course, we've got past people watching, looking, perception, stalking, sunglasses. People, whether you know it or not, Saggies, you are being watched all the time, whether it's through social media, whether it's your workplace, whether it's online. You could work online. You could have people that like play in your face, but are also like, you know how they say keep your friends close and your enemies closer? I feel like you have a lot of frenemies, Saggies. I really do. I feel like you have a lot of frenemies. I'm also seeing that somebody else's past person, not your past person, but somebody else's past person is stalking you heavy. Maybe your past person is bringing you up a lot and it's giving them insecurities that make them want to figure out what you're doing, what you've got going on. And they might be jealous of your relationship and try to, want to see what's going on so they can, be weirdos and creepers. It's the way of life. It's the way of life. So, I don't know who that's for, but yep. Needing time cycles and takes time to heal and progressing. Then you have looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia, make new memories. And then karmic relationship, resentments and triggers, perception, intensity, and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. So yeah, like I said, past person stuff. I don't think a lot of you really care. Some of you do, though. Some of you Saggies do. Some of you in spite of being petty. Some of you only really care about the past person. Somebody's past person could have the letter or initials P. PJ. Patson. I'm hearing Patson. Pat's son? Patrick's son? I'm not sure who that's for, but that's what I'm hearing. It was a karmic relationship that you were in, though. I'm hearing pretty petty Patson. There could be a Saggy named Patson who's being pretty petty about their past person. But yeah, and then we have somebody also, of course, somebody coming back to try and also propose to you, because here's all these cards that I literally just read to you. Okay, so I'm gonna give it to you right here. Like clock, that one just came out by your past person. Picture, karmic relationship, and then wedding rings is the only new card that came on after that. Union, marriage, soul connection, everlasting love, devotion. So they're gonna play like they want devotion with you, and some of them probably do, but I don't see it going well in their favor, and I feel like it's only because you're moving away from them or have already moved on from them, Saggies. Or they won't come around until after you moved on, after they realize, oh no, my Saggie's gone. I don't know what to do. I need to get them back, and then treat them so badly again when I get them back. Like, why would you want to do that? No, because they made you feel like you were not enough. So don't go back. Don't go back to that. You're going to have insane chemistry. My single Saggies, you're going to have insane chemistry with this new person that's coming in for you. Even if you weren't in a relationship with this past person, you still felt like you weren't enough. It could have been a friend. It could have been somebody that you wanted to be in a relationship with, but they weren't ready. You felt like you weren't enough to be in a relationship with this person. And then here comes Mr. or Mrs. Right. You have insane chemistry, sparks, having fun, equal interest, and burning desire. And then they're going to try and come in and be like, oh no, I want to come back. And then, we have dates. Somebody's going to see you on a date together. Get back out there, meeting somebody new, setting a date, and online. This can also go entail with my couples my Saggies who are in couple relationships. Setting a date could be your wedding date, or a date when you're going to move in together, or just, I feel like you guys are on your pathway to getting everything that you want. Everything that you want this year, like the rune said, everything you want is yours. Everything you want is yours, and you are going to have victory. You are a warrior. You are strong. You have God and the ancestors backing you up. Like, they might have been just preparing you for 2025. You could have been in a path for years where you felt like it just wasn't happening for you for anything. And it could have been going on for years, and they were just really prepping you for 2025. They wanted you to be ready, and now you are. And I can't wait to see how it unfolds for you, Saggies. So let's go on. That's your love reading. Let's go on to your spiritual guidance, and then we will move on to our earth signs, and then we will be done for the night. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get the Moonology deck out. I love this deck. I don't know if you guys have cards or have dealt with the Moonology deck, but I love this deck. And as soon as you open it, it says, let the moon be your guide. And it's so funny because my person, this has been my favorite deck for years since I've had it. And I've had it for quite some time. Basically, when it first came out, I had it. And it says, let the moon be your guide. And my person's ruled by the moon. And it's, I don't know, I find it fantastic. Okay, so Saggies, what is your advice from Spirit going into 2025 and the rest of 2025? What's going on for my Saggies for the rest of 2025? What's the advice? Yes. Okay. So we have the answers you need are coming, full moon in Gemini. We have show the world the real you, full moon in Aquarius. We have it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. Then we also have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. And then at the bottom of the deck, we also have the energy is gaining momentum, the waxing moon. Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse, and bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius, and your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. And then at the bottom of that even is a new start is coming, new moon. So like I said, this is really going into, how you've been feeling over the past few months. But I'm hearing years, how you've been feeling for years, and you're finally getting, you're getting everything together. You may have even started working on this in 2024, and you've got everything, you've gotten everything together. You've got a plan for your career. You've got a plan for your finances. You've got your stuff together, and your love situation is going to be improving for not only my singles, but for my couples as well. Like, you guys are on a new start. Your new start is coming. It's here. It's not even coming. It is here. Your new start is here. It starts in 2025. The year of the snake is your new start. Whether you're single, whether you're coupled up, it's your new start. And I'm really excited for you guys. This has been a really good read. I almost want to cry. I have Aquarius, Gemini, Scorpio, Taurus, and then we have Capricorn. Some of you could be a Gemini moon. Could have Capricorn in your chart, Scorpio, or Aquarius. I'm seeing heavy Aquarius in this, though. Taurus as well. All right. So my fire signs are done at 1 hour, 27 minutes exactly. So we are going to move on to my earth signs. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We're going to go ahead and move on to you guys. Let me just move some things around here. Let me put Lunology back because I don't think I'm going to be using this for, not Taurus anyway, Capricorn. I will. All right, Taurus. 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 I don't know why. Taurus. I'm feeling the energy already of not knowing what to do. Like not knowing where to start. 2025. It's just blah. You don't even care that it's blah. It is what it is, I'm hearing. Okay. My Tauruses. Taurus. You may need some Reiki healing bad. I'm seeing a lot of depressed Tauruses going into 2025 and in through 2025. Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of you Tauruses who are in a bad place going into 2025. Some of you could be seeing 444 and 1111. I feel like there's just so much back and forth energy here. It's like one day you feel like you're good, and then you're just not at like the snap of a finger. I feel like somebody's doing magic against you. Like somebody's putting some kind of negative energy around you, whether it's black magic. Somebody feels like they're cursed. Like a supernatural curse. Somebody could be trying to put a spirit monitor in your home to actually see how their magic is working. Yeah, I don't like this energy. I don't like this energy at all. It feels like I want to get out of it and I can't. Like I want to get out of it and I can't. It's so heavy. It's so heavy. You guys really need to get out of this energy. You need to protect yourself. You need to protect yourself heavy. You need to you need to go somewhere where you have someone who does Reiki. Find somebody who does Reiki or a shaman. But I'm hearing a Reiki healer. You need it. You need them to take this off of you because I feel like you're gonna go into this trying to get this stuff off of you, and it's just gonna make it worse. You need a Reiki healer. I don't know who that's for, Taurus, but it could be, it's for a few of you. I know it is because I'm doing a collective read for 2025 and it is heavy. Like it feels like a lot happening all at once. It could be one person, but I feel like it's quite a few of you Tauruses out there. Like it makes me, like it's so, the energy is so heavy, I feel sick to my stomach. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Okay. So your sacral energy represents creative and sexual energy. Imbalanced attributes would be lack of or repressed creativity, sexual dysfunction, withheld. I can't even read my own writing. Withheld internally and emotional isolation. I feel like this is an ex or a person who's already with you. Someone you're very close to sexually. Somebody has been doing sex magic, black magic. My screen just flashed. That was weird. Somebody's doing sex magic and working with black magic deities against you, just draining you completely. And it's putting a dark energy around you, and it's inviting bad things around you, and you don't need that in your life. We also have solar plexus, third chakra. Your third chakra is also being affected by this. This represents your self-esteem, pleasure, willpower, and personal responsibility. Imbalanced attributes means low self-esteem, control issues, manipulation tendencies, and misuse of power. And then we also have third eye, the sixth chakra, represents your intuition, foresight, and is driven by openness and imagination. Imbalanced attributes, which means whenever you hear, hi, hello, whenever you hear Taurus, whenever you hear an imbalanced attributes when it comes to your chakras, that means when those places or placements are being affected, that's what can come about with those that energy. Like when those are affected or they're not in sync, when your chakras are not in sync and then they're not balanced, those are the negative aspects of it. So the imbalanced attributes of the sixth chakra, the third eye, is lack of direction and lack of clarity. Like I said, it was a lot of imbalanced energies there. You need Taurus. I very highly recommend a Reiki healer, and you need to find one and go as soon as possible, because I see this possibly ending pretty bad. And I don't want to bring about the negative energy, but sometimes we can only do what we got to do, or I can only share what I'm being given, and that's what I'm feeling. So let's move on, Taurus. Let's move on. I don't want to sit in that energy anymore. Let's move on to your career for 2025. And this tarot deck, just so you know, this is the Druid Craft Tarot deck. I've been working with this deck since it was given to me by a shaman for over 12 years now. And it's probably my favorite tarot deck that I have. So let's look at your career. What is coming for you in 2025 in terms of your career? What's coming in terms of career for Taurus? Okay, so we have, there it is too. We have the Prince of Pentacles and the Six of Wands that were out together. It's a lot of slow energy on your end. We also have Five of Cups. We have Three of Swords. And then we have the Five of Wands, the Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. and the 10 of Wands underneath that, which is burdens. I feel like a lot of you, Taurus, are stuck in this place of heartbreak, but I feel like a lot of it also has to do with when it comes to your career. Some of you don't even have a job right now. Some of you have probably even given up on finding a job. It's too much for you to be able to find a job. Some of you are just so stuck mentally that you can't get out of it, to the point you have no ambition to do anything. This energy that you're sitting in because of this black magic being done on you, or your depression, your mental health needs to be checked out, because I really just see this in 2025. Something heartbreaking happens in 2025, and I don't know whether it's a relationship, whether it is you might be losing a job, but I feel like you're fighting. There's a lot of fighting going on with the 9 of Cups. So it even could be a tragic ending. You could have somebody could be passing away, and my condolences to you, Taurus. It's just what I don't read these on purpose. I just read how I'm feeling and seeing them. Somebody could be passing away. You could be left an inheritance. You could be fighting over an inheritance that wasn't put in a will. And my Ace of Swords is for clarity. And I do see a lot of burdens here for you. It's burdening you when it comes to your career and finances. So we will see how that progresses. Hopefully it gets better for you, Taurus. I really hope it does. I'm doing good, Barry. Are you having a great day? Let's see here. So we're going to move on from career and finances, Taurus, and we're going to go to your love reading. What is going to be happening for my Taurus collective when it comes to love? It's a very chaotic energy. I am feeling that. No problem, Barry. I'm glad you're doing well. Let's see here. What's going on? Yeah, I see a breakup. I feel like this could even be what you're feeling so down and out about. This could be an ending in general that happens in 2025, but it's making whatever happens, it makes you feel like you're not enough. Okay, this came out lacking confidence, self-sabotage, ego and fear, and frustrations. You could be fighting. You could be, Taurus, if you're not single and you're in a relationship, you could be fighting over money or having the loss of a job, and your person is making you feel like such crap that it's putting you in that depressive state and being in such a negative aspect and negative energy that it's affecting you mentally. And it's getting rough for you. But I see that you need to take time. The clock is here, needing time, cycles and takes time to heal and progressing. So maybe this is something that really just needs to end. I don't know. I feel like this is something that needs to end for you, because it's putting you in a bad place mentally. It really is, in 2025. And then we also have love, date, and partying. It says unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness, affection, attraction, selflessness. And then we have date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date online, partying, time with friends, having fun, happily single, living in the moment. So yeah, maybe you just need to be single right now, Taurus. Maybe this relationship just isn't working out for you in 2025, and it's something that needs to end. Maybe you just need to get out there, be with yourself, be with friends, be with people who support you and love you unconditionally. You need that kind of support for it's good for your mental health. You really need it. You really need it in 2025. You're going to need it. So let's move on to your spiritual guidance messages. And I'm going to use the Crazy Sexy Love Notes by Chris Carr. I really like this deck. It's really nice. It's very fun, and I love the pictures on it. So let's see. What are the messages for my Taurus? What are the spiritual guidance messages? Anything else for Taurus? Okay. So we have quite a few, actually. We have pause. If you're feeling unsure about a decision, there's probably a good reason. Take your time and think it through. There's no need to rush. Allow your heart's wisdom to guide you. If you feel pressure to act immediately, it's probably a sign that this isn't the right opportunity. Don't worry, because more opportunities will come along and the right ones will fit like a gorgeous glove. So that basically, that's confirming what I said when it comes to your relationship. Maybe it's just something that needs to end. And then we have, it's time to stop procrastinating. Your current obligations and responsibilities can no longer be put off. Chop, chop. It's time to buckle down and do the work. The resolution and abundance you seek requires action. Ignore any naysaying voices. Believe in yourself. You can do this. Procrastination often comes from the fear that you can't. You'll be so relieved and proud when this is behind you. And then we have dance. Kick up your cute heels and move your glorious body. Feel the music and let loose. Sweat your prayers and twirl to your intentions. Every cell in your body will rejoice. Exercise is as important to your well-being as healthy eating and processing your stress and emotions. You can shake a tail feather alone, with friends, or with a passionate partner. Dance your gorgeous heart out. And then we have tell the truth. Communicate with integrity. You may need to level with someone. This person could even be you. Are you saying you're fine when you don't mean it? Are you swallowing your needs because you don't want to rock the boat? When we hide the truth, it eventually comes out in destructive ways. Act with integrity and say what's on your mind. While honesty may lead to a short-term discomfort, your long-term peace and happiness are worth it. And then we have be present. Your full presence is the greatest gift you can give yourself and others. Life is happening right now in this moment. Today is the only day that matters. Anchor yourself in the now and give it your all. Notice the details and drink in the sweetness. Be present. So that is what I have for you, Taurus. I hope something positive you're able to get from it. That's what I have for your 2025 predictions when it comes to your career, finances, love, and your guidance messages. Oh, so sorry. I gotta get out of that energy. And then, I'm so sorry, Barry. I see you here. Stupid question, but how do you ask a tarot card a question? I always get it confused with an 8 ball. So basically, when it comes to, I actually have a book. That I made on how to do tarot, basically your guide to the cards. One of the inserts from my book actually talks about how to ask a question. When it comes to tarot readings, Barry, and for anybody else watching or listening, when it comes to your tarot cards, basically all you're doing is you're connecting with yourself and your spirit, and you're using that energy and intent to ask the question that you want. So you're focusing your energy on the question, and that energy is reflected in with the cards. That's how it's different from a Magic 8 Ball. That's the only way that I can really put it. If you want to really delve into that, there are different meditation tips and everything in my how-to book. You can actually find it if you go to Facebook. If you have a Facebook, you can go to so kind of like your goals, for example. Yeah, so your goals, you can ask, there's a lot of different ways that you can ask your questions too. As long as you have the right intent, you'll get an answer that resonates with you. especially when it comes to advice, if you're looking to get more advice on pathways to go, what to do, how to go about things, I recommend oracle cards versus tarot cards. The oracle cards are more of a divine guidance tool. The tarot basically tells the story. You can find guidance in the tarot cards, but the tarot cards are what tell the story, is how I've been taught, how I've always been intuitively led to do readings, whether it's on myself or for others. But yeah, we do have a book. I do have a book. It is on, if you go to Facebook, you can find my Facebook page, The Painted Lady Tarot, LLC. You can DM me on there, and I can get you a copy of the book as well. And let me go ahead. I'm going to put it in the chat too, because I have a PDF version of the book that I can just send you directly. I'm going to put my Facebook page name in the comment section so you're able to find it. And it has the same profile picture. It has the same profile picture as my picture on my YouTube channel as well. Okay, so let's move on to Virgo. In just a second, because I want to get out of this energy. It's still sitting here. I don't like it. Okay. Okay, so let's see. We did Taurus. We are on to Virgo, and then we'll do Capricorn, and we will be done for tonight. Oh, you're very welcome. You're very welcome. Add me on that Facebook page, and I will get you that. I will get you that PDF version of my book. It'll definitely help you. It will. Okay, so I am on Virgo for career. Let's see here. Let's do. We'll do what's coming in for your career in 2025, Virgo. We'll go to the tarot. I feel like there's some things we got to talk about in there. My Virgos. All right, Virgo, what is coming in for my Virgos in 2025? What is coming in for my Virgos in 2025? This is some wild energy. Okay. Split it. This is an odd way to read today, Spirit. Okay, Virgo. Yeah, we got some things to talk about when it comes to your career, or there's some things that are talking about you when it comes to your career and finances. So we have the Death card and the Moon card. We also have the Three of Cups and the Six of Wands. And then we have Justice and the Eight of Cups. Virgo, I don't know what you did to somebody or what you're trying to do to somebody. And I don't even think you know the repercussions of that. For some of you Virgos, it's not for all Virgos for this year, but for some of you. Some of you have a revenge plot on somebody that you work with, male or female. It could be. But I see the death card, and it's right across from the moon, which is something hidden. I feel like you're hiding your intentions. You're trying to hide your intentions, but they're going to be caught out. You could be being bullied at work. I am hearing that. Like, some of you are being bullied at work, and I understand that could really put a fire to what you're doing here with the Six of Wands. I wouldn't. Whatever you're thinking about doing, I wouldn't, because it's going to backfire on you. It's going to backfire on you. You feel like it's justice, though. Some of you Virgos feel like it's justice, though. I don't know who this is for. I feel like this may only be for one person. This feels very specific. But whoever this is for, you feel like it's justice for a situation that happened at work, for some type of bullying, male or female. But it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not going to end very well. I'm telling you that right now. Yeah, you're in the Seven of Swords, Princess of Pentacles in reverse, High Priest in reverse. Yeah, don't do it. Whatever you're thinking about doing, Virgo, don't do it. Do not do that. For you other Virgos, I do see the death of a situation is coming to light. So I feel like some of you Virgos are going to be leaving even a workplace because of the environment that you're in. The environment that you're in, there's people talking, but I also see celebration here. You could be retiring. Some of you Virgos could be retiring. I feel like you might even be partying for a birthday. It could be a birthday here, Virgo. I'm seeing September. Something's going to happen for you in September for this year. And I don't see you being extremely happy, but I don't see you being extremely sad about it either. Like, I feel like you're just going to be content. Whatever's happening in September in terms of your career and finances, you're going to be content. So it's not good. It's not like super, super great. It's not bad though either. It's just contentment. And it might come off as boring, but some of you Virgos like boring. You could be going to like a new job where the setting is just so blah, and it's like you like it, but you don't, but you're okay where you're at. It is what it is. Queen of Wands energy, Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you're slowly building. You're slowly building, and you're watching it all come into fruition. You're just going at a slower pace than some people, and that's okay. That is okay. When it comes to your career and finances, it comes when it's coming in slow or it's taking its sweet ass time. That is okay, because that usually means if it's coming in too fast, if it comes in too fast, a lot of the time it goes away as fast as it came in. So being that this is starting off and going in slow and it's just bleh, it's okay. Just means that once it does build up to where it needs to be, whether it's a business, whether it's a new job, whether it's you're getting a second job to help with your finances because you're living paycheck to paycheck, because I do see a lot of single parents out there, single moms and single dads, getting a second job to help support their family. You're going to be so happy to where your family and your people are at in life, that you're just going to be content with how things are going now. And I see, I really feel like by the end of this year, you're going to be so grateful for how everything turned out in terms of your career and your finances. Yes. Yeah. Yep. Shooting your shot. Got you. All right. So that's what I'm seeing for 2025 for your career and finances. Feeling a lot of contentment there. Let's move on, Virgo, to your love situation. Your love situation. I don't know why I wanted to say it like that. Your love situation. What's the love situation gonna be for the Virgos? Some of you Virgos could talk like that. I feel like some of you Virgos talk like that. What's your love situation like? Ooh, who is this? Like, some of you flirt like, hey. Oh my gosh, that's great. Like, hey girl, or hey boy, what's up? What you doing? How you doing? Like, some of you really talk like that, Virgo. Oh my goodness. Okay, what's going on for Virgo's love situation in February? Not February. Why did I say February? In 2025. Some of this. Okay. Yeah, that came out in reverse. Okay, so this is for some of you Virgos, is happening in February, I guess. We have old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. I already see what this is going to be. We have the dragonfly in reverse, lighthearted and adapt, finding out and change things, coming to light and to heal. And then we have ship, cutting ties, moving on, receive what you need, progression, and arriving. And then we have mirroring each other, self-reflection, introspection, and inner wounds. I don't feel like this is like, I don't feel that this is like a past person trying to get back with you. I feel like this is in regards to friendship, actually. Friendship, and maybe even just a blah relationship that you're in currently. But I feel like this is mostly pointing towards friendship in 2025. Like, I feel like something happened to where, or something's going to happen to where you guys are going to have a talk. And it's not going to be anything bad. I just feel like wherever you're at, whether it's in your friendship or your relationship, it's just not the right time for either one of you. And you guys are going to really come to that honest situation, or honest conversation about the situation. And I feel like you're going to just be like, it is what it is, and you're going to move on. Now, however, I do also see some of you going immediately after that and finding unconditional love with somebody. You got unconditional love, self-love, and wholeness, affection, and attraction, selflessness. But this is also unconditional love for this person as well, for some of you Virgos. But then we also have love call, expressing love, messages of love, thinking of you, and informing you. So, like I said, this is the talk you guys are gonna have. This is the talk. Yep. Have faith. Love is coming. Surprise invitation. Struck by love. And then, after that ends this year, some point this year, if it hasn't ended already, you could, either be coming back to reconnect, or I feel like this might even be new. This new here. Or you could just be in separation for right now. You could end up having a talk about separating for right now, and you could end up coming back together. You never know. But that's what I'm seeing for your love situation here. And then, of course, you've always got that one person, that one past person, like, hey, that's what it is. This is the energy that I was feeling. It was the, Hey, how you doing? It's your freaking past person, Virgo. Somebody's past person talks like that. Like, hey, what you doing? How you doing? You want to come over here? Give me a kiss. Reminiscing. It's camera. Reminiscing, making memories, learn from the past, and perception. And then underneath that, we have sunglasses, watching, looking, perception, and stalking. So we've got 2 perception cards. So they're watching you and looking at you in 2 different ways. It could be in person as well as online. And then we have underneath that, we have date. Get back out there, meeting someone new, setting a date, and online. So yeah, they could be trying your past person. We're separated from this situation here, okay? Your past person could be trying to find a way to get back into your life, and they want to try to meet up with you, or they're going to try to get in touch with you online. I see somebody has somebody blocked. Virgo, you have somebody blocked. Some of you Virgos have somebody blocked, and somebody, I feel like it's a few of you Virgos are going to have the just, oh, well, I'm just going to unblock them just so, I don't want to be mean in case you're leaving them openings too. You can't, if you don't want them to come back, Virgo, you can't leave them that opening. Now, if you're trying to see, what's going on with them, then I understand why you would unblock them. Some of you Virgos are curious to see what your past person is doing, and there's no judgment there. But I'm telling you right now, that lady on the plane, the lady at the plane, that motherfucker is not real. I am telling you right now, that person is not for you. I'm telling you right now. Look at that. I literally separated the deck. Karmic relationship, resentments and triggers, perception. There's that other perception card. Intensity and letting go, turmoil and fleeting. Yeah, you need to leave it alone, Virgos. My Virgos who are interested in the past person, I'm sorry, but you need to leave it alone. Hey, I don't even think that person's there anymore. Okay, Virgo. So that is what I'm seeing for your 2025 love predictions. Let's move on to your spiritual guidance messages. I am feeling this one right here. This is my Love and Light Divine Guidance deck by Doreen Virtue. This is, I think I have like 3 or 4 decks from her. This is my Oracle deck. I like these Love and Light messages. These are like, these remind me of angel cards a little bit. And they have Bible verses on them. And I feel like these are going to resonate with you quite a bit for my Virgos. So let's see. What are the messages that Virgo needs to hear for 2025? What are the messages that Virgo needs to hear for 2025? What are the messages for 2025 for Virgo? Spiritual guidance messages. Ooh, that's a lot. Let's put those back. Any more messages? Any more? Done. Okay. All right. So we have blessings of innocent and purity. God blesses those whose hearts are pure, for they will see God. Matthew 5:8. Some of your names, Virgo, could be Matthew. I also see some of you Virgos have a connection to Archangel Michael. Keep with that, Virgo. If you're a Virgo or you have Virgo placements in your chart, I would definitely keep with if your intuition is guiding you for Archangel Michael, that means he's surrounding you. He's trying to help you and protect you. Look at life from a higher perspective. Getting wisdom is the wisest thing you can do. Proverbs 4:7. I feel like some of you are looking into, starting something new, whether it's in love, life, in general in 2025. Just get everything that you need information-wise, so that way you can get ahead. You can get ahead of the game, okay? Speak words of love. Be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power, Ephesians 6:10. And then we have embrace adventure in your life. Jesus said, for the kingdom of heaven belongs to those who are like these children, Matthew 19:14. And then we also have let love light the way. Do not be afraid or discouraged, for the Lord will personally go ahead of you. He will be with you. He will neither fail you nor abandon you. Deuteronomy 31:8. And then at the bottom of this deck, we have pure and unconditional love. Speak to the earth and it will instruct you. Let the fish in the sea speak to you. Job 12:8. So I feel like these will really resonate to you, Virgo, especially this last one. Speak to the earth and it will instruct you. You really need to get in tune with nature more. I do feel that. And especially because you're an earth sign too, Virgo. You being an earth sign, you connect more with nature. You see clearly more when you are one with nature. Go outside. Some grounding tips for you, Virgo, or for any of you earth signs that I'm reading for today. Grounding, to ground really good, is going outside for you, being an earth sign, going outside for you, and going into the earth barefoot. It really does help, and you will feel that connection too. Anybody can really do it, and I feel like it does help. It does help improve a lot when it comes to your sensory, when it comes to your perception, when it comes to how you meditate, how you go about decisions, everything. So I recommend everybody does grounding. It's very important for your spirit as well. All right, so on to my last earth sign. We did Taurus. We just ended with Virgo, and now we are on to Capricorn. Those who are Capricorn star signs or have Capricorn in their chart, I do recommend anyone who has a moon sign, Venus or Jupiter sign, and Mercury sometimes can resonate too. If you have any of those, because sometimes they're not always the same as your star sign. If you resonate, I feel like a lot of people resonate even with listening or going and getting their moon sign read. Like for me, I am a Sagittarius Capricorn cusp, but with a moon sign in Gemini. And I resonate with a lot with when I watch readings, even from my favorite people. I really support Blue Rose Tarot. She's one of my faves. Not gonna lie. And then Frankie, of course, she's one of my faves as well. I also listen to the Gemini readings because I have a lot of messages for me that come out through my moon sign. So if you have a moon sign in a different sign, I would also recommend watching those as well, because your star sign might resonate for you. Obviously, it's a collective read, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but your star sign is your main sign, but you could also have messages that weren't given in those rising signs in your moon sign. So I would definitely recommend making sure you do not only your star sign, your main star sign, but also finding a reading for your moon sign as well. The planets that I recommend, Jupiter and Venus, because those ones, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury doesn't really, it can resonate for somebody, but Jupiter and Venus, depending on what planet rules your sign, I would recommend also getting readings on those signs as well. Okay, Cappies. Let's see what we've got for you. I don't know why. Okay, Cappies, let's see what's going on with what's coming in for you or going on for your career and finances, in 2025. I didn't even really have to do much. It was already coming out. And I'm always reading everybody's a little bit differently, just how I'm guided. Yep. There it is. There it is. My Cappies. Beautiful, beautiful Cappies. We have in the middle, which is your current energy, and surrounding 2025. We have the Six of Pentacles, we have the Four of Wands, and we have the Star. Also, Cappies, I feel like, who was it? One of my fire signs. Leo. Some of you Cappies have Leo in your chart heavy. Either heavy, you have 3 or 4 placements of Leo, or more than 2. You have more than 2 placements of Leo, or your moon sign is Leo. You need to watch Leo's reading because there's some messages in there for you. We have Six of Pentacles. You're going to be, when it comes to your career and finances, you're going to be so well off by the end of this year. You're going to be able to give out what you receive. I feel like some of you have maybe even been given a loan or just repaying, good karma. You're paying back the universe for something that you're receiving this year in terms of career and finances. Like the energy that I'm feeling is very lighthearted, very charitable. I see it here. I do feel a lot of sense of graciousness and just a breath. Like you can actually breathe this year. I do see that. Whatever you were doing at the end of 2024 is definitely reflecting for you in 2025. You're reaping the benefits of your creativity. I see that here with the Eight of Pentacles. We've got a lot of Pentacle placements here too. We also have somebody's got ADHD, OCD, and has a lot of anxiety that they use it to their advantage. Okay, so we've got the Six of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Pentacles here. So you are using you're using what you have with you, because Pentacles, a lot of people resonate that with money, and it can be, but it also is stuff that you already are attained. So this is like your own gifts. Even your Pentacles could be it's not always with material wealth, but it's for some kind of material gain. Everything always has to come with a balance. So I feel like you're using what you have to be able to not even survive. You're past survival mode at this point. You are prospering this year. You are going to be prospering this year, and you're doing it from your home. I see a lot of you working from home, Cappies, and of course the Star. You could be moving somewhere that feels more like home to you. You could have been away for a while. I see a lot of my Capricorns have moved away from their home due to a job because they felt like they had to, and they're going to be coming back, and they're going to be giving back to their families, getting back to the basics. I'm hearing getting back to the basics. But you're the Star here. You're the Star, King of Cups energy. And then we have the World for completion. I feel like you're going to feel complete this year when it comes to your career and finances and abundance. And even I feel like your love is going to reflect here. At the bottom of the deck, we have Queen of Swords. You're on a mission. You're on a mission to complete all of this and make this your reality. You're manifesting whatever you've manifested heavy in the past 3 years. I'm hearing in the past 3 years in the 3 sets. past 3 years, you've been manifesting this, and it's coming to fruition for you in 2025 in career and finances. And I feel like it's going to reflect in your love life too. I really do. So that is your predictions for 2025 for the career and finances, Cappies, my Capricorns. Oh, I feel like you're going to have a decision to make when it comes to love. Let's see. Yeah. 2 of Swords. The Lovers. Prince of Wands. Prince of Pentacles. Oh. And 7 of Swords. Who's at the top here? And there's the King of Cups. Yeah, okay. So when it comes to your career and finances, I saw this King of Cups card. And I felt like it was going to resonate. Your abundance, your prosperity is going to resonate. Your manifestation. You manifested this person. Whether you're with them right now or you're going to be with them in the near future, you're heading home to find out what it's going to be. I do see these 2 energies here. They are distinctive energies. They're 2 separate energies. But at the same time, they're moving at the same pace. They're in their own state of vibration. They're in the same state of vibration. But there are two lovers here who are going to try to impede. I don't know why I heard that. Somebody's going to try to impede in this King of Cups to this King of Cups. This King of Cups that you're manifesting, he or she is coming in when you go home. But these people are also there. And they're going to try and impede or impose on what's going to happen with this King of Cups. It's obviously not going to work because I saw the World card at the end there. But not going to lie, you should make a podcast. I'm actually making a podcast. It comes out on 4/20, believe it or not. And then that is on a different, I have a podcast coming out on a different site. It's not really a spirituality podcast, although I have been thinking about it. So it's a good possibility. It's a good possibility. I could work in my spiritual business. You're right, Barry. You've got some good ideas. You've got some good ideas that go in with that. Anyway, so yeah, when it comes to going home, somebody's going to impede on this King of Cups here. Somebody's going to impede on the King of Cups here. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. You are going to have a choice, though. You are going to have a choice. The 2 of Swords is here, and the Lovers is here right after. And then your 2 choices are here. So it's like you're going to not even really have 2 people to choose from. You're going to have 3 people to choose from. You're going to have to decide what energy is who. And I feel like it's going to be rough. But you're going to figure it out. You're going to figure it out this year. You're going to figure out who it is. Whoever you go home to, when you go back home for a visit or when you move back home, because I feel like some of you are moving back home. When you do that, that is when these people will come in. And every time there's something good, there's always got to be balance to that. So, of course, you're going to also have the negative aspects come in. But it is also a lesson. It is a teaching from the universe to see if you want to repeat the same old cycle or if you're going to keep the momentum going and be in completion of these cycles so that way you can prosper. You can really be in abundance. And I do see a lot of you, just putting that and keeping that in the past where it belongs. But there are some of you who are going to have a really difficult time trying to decide on who that person is. Because that was a prince and a princess of Wands. I believe I said Wands for both of them. I know one of them was Wands, the Prince of Wands. And then we had a princess there. They were both slow energy though, and the same kind of vibration. So it leads me to believe, like, intuitively, it feels like they might be on the same wavelength, like the same vibration. They're going to seem very similar. But the King of Cups is a very distinctive energy, and it's going to feel so much different than those two energies. You'll be able to tell the difference if you don't want to repeat that same karmic cycles, because I feel like those past people were karmic cycles that needed to end. If you still need to learn a lesson, though, you'll feel the need to go back to them. And some people do. Some people do still need to learn those lessons. Some people have to I can't even really talk. Like, I've learned every single lesson in life the hardest freaking way possible. Every easy pathway I was given, I was like, nah, I'm just going to do the opposite of that, you know? Like, it was really it was a learning experience from the time that I was probably 12 years old until this very, very day. And I still have times where, like, I struggle with some things, but I'm so much better now. I've learned a lot of lessons. I know how to separate the energies. I know what I want in my life and what I don't want. And that makes it easier for me to decide. But yeah, so that's what I have for you, Cappies, when it comes to your love, your career, and your finances. We're going to get some final messages for you, and then I am going to be done for the night. I'm going to do tomorrow. I'm going to do the rest of the signs. We're going to do water and air signs since we did fire and earth signs tonight. It will be same time tomorrow as it was tonight. Oh, look at that. 222 on my vape. Okay. 9 p.m. tomorrow night Eastern time. I will be going live for the water signs and the earth signs. The water signs and the air signs. We're doing earth right now. Goofball. Okay. All right. So, Cappies, for your messages, I'm going to get out the Moonology deck. We're going to use Moonology. I say this always and forever. I love, love, love this freaking deck. This is one of my favorite oracle decks for spiritual messages. What are the messages for my Capricorn? Messages for my Capricorn. 2025. Messages for Capricorn. 2025. Okay. Cool. So we have prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. We have believe in the impossible. Blue moon. We also have the energy is gaining momentum, waxing moon. And then we have expect powerful change, new moon in eclipse. So this is basically just clarifying your abundance, your prosperity is coming. You're going to have this powerful change. Whatever you've manifested, Capricorns, like whatever you've manifested, whether it be in career, your finances, love, relationships, everything that you are manifesting is coming into fruition for you this year. And it's going to be a massive, massive change for you. And it's going to be so good. It's going to make you feel so happy. I feel a lot of just happy and like you can actually take a breath and just relax. Like just, it feels like there's so much lifted off of you. Like so many burdens are going to be able to be lifted off of you. Like I'm seeing somebody brush their shoulders off. Go and brush your shoulders off. I don't know who I heard that for, but and then you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. I feel like some of you Cappies could have Taurus. We have Taurus. Taurus twice. New moon in eclipse. is air sign. So Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And then we have water, Cancer sign. So those are my messages for you, Capricorn, and predictions for 2025 and how it's going to go. I am going to end the stream here. We did fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and we did earth signs. We did Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Tomorrow night, 9 p.m., we will be doing water and air signs, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, as well as Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So that will be coming tomorrow night at 9 p.m. Stay tuned for that. And I will make a scheduled posting for the stream, so that way you can be notified. You can click the notification button. Please like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Click the ding for the notification bell so you know when anything's posted, even if I don't live stream. Barry, anyways, you should totally do it. I have a second sense, so you have potential. You should totally do it. Is that a skull on your table? Oh, thank you so much, Barry. Yes, it is. It is a crystal skull, actually. I love it. It is my favorite attuner. I have actually way more crystals than this, but these ones are my faves. But all right, I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow night. Stay well, stay blessed. Love and light. See you next time. Bye.